Hello, welcome to another Artist Spotlight, and today I am doing a video on Alex Nino. I think that's how you pronounce his last name, Nino, Nino. Another Filipino artist, amazing. It's hard for me to rank which Filipino artist I like the most. I like them all. That's why I spotlight so many. But Alex Nino is amazing. Okay, amazing. I absolutely enjoy his style of art. It's very unique. He's an illustrator. The way he drew things are not, realistic. It's not, say Neil Adams are very realistic. Resemble real people. Not Alex Nino, but that does not mean that he was not a great artist, okay, great illustrator. Because let's look at this. He did most of his work on DC horror and war books, I believe, but beautiful style. This is, of course, I think this is, it's not his first work, but maybe his third or fourth. It's very early on in his career, in the first 6 months or so of his career. And as you can see, just look at the detail. As always, I pay attention to the smallest details when I look at artists. It tells me a lot about how they work, what they think, what they see, what they want to show. It's beautiful. There's nobody like him. The closest style, the closest artists I think resemble a little bit. By a little bit, I mean just a little, could be, say, Walt Simonson, in that you have exaggerated anatomy sometimes, the face, shapes of many things. It's just beautiful. Just look at that. For those that follow my Artist Spotlight video, you probably understand how I like a variety of style. I'm not every artist that I love fall into the same category. A lot of people I know that love Neil Adams would prefer Bill Sienkiewicz to stay as a Neil Adams clone than morphing into his current style. But for me, I like it. The more different, the better. That does not say that you have to be different for me to like the artist, but every time I see something new like this, I love it. I can't soak it in enough. And for sure, I can tell you, outside of Bernie Wrightson and Neil Adams, as far as DC horror, the one artist that's got me to flip through a book was Alex Nino. When I discovered Alex Nino, I couldn't wait to go through my entire collection of DC horror and pull out as many of his books as possible, just so that I can enjoy the beauty. Just gorgeous. Absolutely fantastic. And that's it. As in many horror books, often it's between 7 to 9, 10 pages. Short. When I try to describe Alex Nino's style, I say it's almost a cross between Walt Simonson and the modern day Bill Sienkiewicz. Okay, it's very unique. Here is another book, of course, this famous Bernie Wrightson cover. Over here you get the Mike Kaluta. But for those that have this book, flip inside. You'll be surprised what is inside. beyond the great cover. Here we go again. Just look at the details. I have mentioned this so many times. the OCD in me always focus on the folds of the clothing, okay, is a way to see how the artist put in the effort. It's a minor thing that a lot of people overlook, but for the great artists like Gene Colan, Gil Kane, you name it, you can see how they put the folds into the clothing. It's a little effort that I appreciate, and it's not easy, okay? It seems insignificant for many, as far as all the folds and crinkles and wrinkles of the shirt, the color, the sleeve, but trust me, it's beautiful, and I appreciate the effort. Hopefully, those are not familiar with Alex Nino will Google his name. If you Google Alex Nino's name, you will be blown away with amazing, amazing arts, okay? Trust me. You should do it right away, right after you see this video. Just Google Alex Nino, and you will be blown away at his art. I love Bernie Wrightson, I love Gil Kane, I love Neil Adams, but I can tell you there are a lot of extremely talented artists that are amazing, that are overlooked, underappreciated for many decades. Okay, so it's not, it's a shame for me to think back at the history of comic books and see so many unbelievable artists like this. Just look at these 4 panels and this whole page. Unbelievable. Underappreciated. Extremely talented. And this I have shown in a much older video, maybe 3 years ago, when I showed the treasury books. But this time I'm gonna go through it much slower so that you can truly appreciate every page and every panel, okay? But here's a Conan Treasury, and let's dive inside. Now to the art of this book. Absolutely gorgeous. I'm gonna go as slow as I can, just to let you soak in the beauty. I can stare at these pages for a long time, and I have, because there are just so much details in each panel. Just look at the tremendous amount of details in every panel. Okay, it's just mind blowing. Just look at this sequence. Unbelievable. And this story is actually decent. I actually read the story after I drew over the artworks a few times. I highly recommend reading it because it's a good story. Just beautiful. I just love the way he drew hairs. The way the story was drawn, you almost want to read it from far away just to see how the panels are just beautifully put together. It's the large format of the treasury make it, you know, tougher to appreciate up close. Even though I can stare at this, but to fully appreciate the artwork, I think you have to almost stand up as I am right now looking at it. Check out this page. Unbelievable. Look at that. I certainly wish he drew more Conan, okay? I could be wrong, but I believe this might be one of the very few Conan that he drew, if not the only one. This story. That was first, I think, introduced in Conan the Barbarian, and then reprinted here. I could be wrong. I did not check my facts before making this video. But if you enjoy this video, I highly recommend you check out his work. It's very difficult to flip through a page of treasury because the way the books are done, you almost have to use two hands. Now that we're near the end, so it's big panels, okay? Just gotta show the whole panel so that you can fully appreciate the amount of work that he puts in. Okay, we're down to the last few pages. I love this. It's simple yet beautiful. Just look at that. That is just beautiful. I love it. Last page. And that is it. I hope you have enjoyed the spotlight. Thanks for watching.